Have you ever wondered what your life would look like if you doubled your income? What if you had $100,000, $1 million, or even $1 billion? You like money? Let's talk money. Hold your horses. Hey, quick disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. Obviously, I did some research, formed some opinions, and now I'm talking about it on the internet. So, yeah, not financial advice, just some guy on the internet with opinions, jokes, and questionable budgeting skills. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Mostly entertainment. Don't sue me. Enjoy responsibly. Let's be honest. You've probably dreamed about being rich at some point. Especially nowadays, when everyone on social media seems to be living it up, flexing their luxury watches, cars, and houses. But here's the reality check. There are about 58 million millionaires in the world. Sounds like a lot, right? Well, that's only about 1.5% of the global population. And when it comes to billionaires, there are roughly 3,323 of them, which is about 0.00042% of the world's population. People often don't fully grasp just how much bigger a billion is compared to a million. So let's put it into perspective. 1 million seconds equals about 12 days. 1 billion seconds equals about 32 years. Yep. 12 days versus 32 years. 12 days old, you're a newborn baby. 32 years old, you're a full-grown adult, probably the parent of that baby.
So, wait, 1 billion is like the father of a million?
Sure. $10. Now you might be thinking, why start with $10? That's such a tiny amount. Everyone has at least $10, right? Well, not exactly. If you have just $10 saved up and zero debt, you'd actually be doing better than 77% of Americans who carry some form of student loans, car payments, or credit card debt. But let's be fair, it's not that simple. Most of this debt comes from investments in themselves or their future. Things like education, which hopefully leads to a higher paying job, or buying a house, which can increase in value over time. So take that 77% stat with a grain of salt. Still, if all you have is $10, you're in pure survival mode. $10,000. Ooh, baby. 10 bands? Don't mind if I do. You can afford a used car, pay rent, and take your crush on a date.
On the black market, a kidney goes for around $10,000 in some countries.
$100,000.
Here comes the money.
For most people, $100K is life-changing money. Unless you take it to Vegas and blow it all in a weekend. Or spend it on something really valuable, like 50 years of Netflix. Without ads. What the frick? Only 50? 1 million. At this level, you can start flexing. This is the amount where people finally start taking you seriously. You're not just doing okay anymore, you're rich. $1 million is a status. It's an achievement. It shows hard work, dedication, and discipline. Or you inherited it and you're just spoiled. Having millions is so iconic that songs drop it in lyrics to show worth. Movies throw it in dialogue to crank up the drama. You are officially Bing Shilling. But what can $1 million buy? In rural America, 5-bedroom house with land, pool, and 3 goats. Nice. In LA, 1-bedroom condo next to a Starbucks with no parking. No parking? Bruh. In Monaco, a parking space. Not joking. If you want to retire at 40 and live to 90, that's 50 years. $1 million divided by 50 years equals $20,000 per year. Hope you like instant noodles. Maybe million isn't that impressive like it used to be. Curse you, inflation. $1 billion. What's it like to have $1 billion? Short answer, it's like a cheat code for life. How much is $1 billion really? If you spent $1,000 a day, it would take you 2,740 years to spend $1 billion. You could have started in ancient Greece and still not be broke. But let's be real, you're probably not going to live for 2,740 years. Unless some major breakthrough in biotech comes along. But what if you did want to spend it all before you died? 50 years with billions? Forget $20K per year. You could spend $55,000 per day. That's the difference between a millionaire and a billionaire. Wealth perspective. Number 1, you're in an ultra-elite club. Like mentioned previously, there are only about 3,300 billionaires in the world, which is about 0.00042% of the population. You're statistically more likely to get struck by lightning twice than become one. Top 1%? You're the top 0.00001%. That's not just rich. You're economy-shifting, planet-influencing rich. Politicians returned your texts. But are you happy, though? Are rich people happier? Turns out, happiness does rise with income, until around $75,000 to $100,000 a year. After that, it just doesn't hit the same. At first, I was like, $100K? That's nothing. That's just the social media brain rot talking. But then I actually thought about it, and with $100K a year, I'd eat great, drive a cool whip, have roof over my head, and have money left over. Sure, I couldn't drop $3K on a gold-wrapped Wagyu steak all the time, but, do I need that? Sometimes, less is more.